Hi, we're doing the live reading today. I thought I'd sign on a few minutes earlier just to say hey to everyone, to anyone who was here who was um, hoping to get a reading. And so I just wanted to say hi to you guys. We'll start usually I'm late, so we'll start on time once we get there. Hello to all of you who are watching. So just so you know, I do have some stuff coming up before we get to videos. I should talk about that. I do have like a psychic class coming up for anyone interested in like how to connect on your own to the spirit world, to yourself, to your loved ones, to all of it. It's in a couple weekends. So it's not this weekend, but the one after, and it is a weekend workshop. And it probably will be the last one that I teach for a while just because I'm traveling and doing other things. If you are interested in taking a class or doing anything like that, that class will be on my website. And then you guys could join in if you want. I am going to do some more live readings, but for any of you guys that live like on the East Coast, I'll be out there with my friend Anthony doing group readings and stuff, doing like few readings, one in Savannah, one in Charleston, one in Charlotte, and one in Raleigh. So if you know anyone in those areas and you think they might be interested in getting to see a live demonstration of mediumship, he's an awesome medium. I think I'm pretty good. So the two of us together will be able to connect with loved ones. So, hey, Karen, just know your gifts are amazing and thank you for your, oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I am just like, I like doing these. They just aren't like my favorite because I think readings in person are so much better than readings on YouTube or Facebook. But I try to do them just because I know it's not always easy to kind of like get in and see me and stuff like that. So we'll see who signs on and connect with some loved ones. I was going to do some psychic stuff and talk to some loved ones. That way you guys get to make some kind of connection with them. Sometimes it's people that have watched me before and sometimes it's people that haven't. So I never know if it's going to be a new reading or not. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me right now while we're waiting for the other people to come on. But I appreciate that you guys are here. So thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you know anyone that might, have some dead people they want to talk to, you can send them a link. I'd love to connect with our loved ones. I am going to talk to some dead people. Oh, thank you, Brenda, for booking a reading with me. The wait is a little bit like, I think it's in April right now. But that's not, that's not too bad. So let's see. Oh, Diana Joy. I know who she is. She is lovely. She took classes with me. How are you doing, lady? Hi, Katie and Tracy. Sorry, you guys, it looks like I'm just like getting really close, but that's how it has to be. Hello, I have a reading with you on Friday. Right on, Tracy. I'm excited to see you or meet you or re-meet you. It just kind of depends. Hi, Linda. Hi. Oh, I miss you too, lady. One of these days I will actually slow down enough so that I could just invite all the friends that I've made from all my classes and all the things that I've done over the years and just have like I think what I might do is when I turn 50, I think I'm going to rent a roller rink and I'm going to invite everybody and I'm going to have a roller skating party. So I just want to let you guys know that you're invited. So this June 10th, I'll be 49, but when I turn 50, there's going to be a roller skating party. So, and I'm sure bring knee pads and helmets and all the other things. I know I'll be falling on my butt. All right. Hello, Michelle. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I'm happy to do this again. Hi, Toby Jenkins. Yeah, I am. Oh, and Ginny Ashmore. That name looks familiar to me. Maybe I've read you before or something. But hello to everybody saying hi to me. We're just, you know how this goes. You got to wait for people to sign on, all that other stuff. But if you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask me, I usually just wait till I have like probably like 40 or 50 and then I'll start with the reading, but we'll see. But if any of you guys have any questions for me, let me know. putting it on my calendar, June 10th, 2023. Hell yeah, put it on your calendar. It'll be a roller skating party because that's what I used to do. And that was the cool thing when I was a kid to have a roller skating party, but we just never could afford it. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm inviting all my friends, all my psychic friends are coming. That should be actually a lot of fun. I just don't know when or how, but I am definitely doing it, even if I have to build my own roller skating rink because that's necessary. So I'm glad you're putting it on your calendar. Let's see, Brenda, do spirits follow you around if you have a live on the same day? Actually, no. I was doing readings all day today. So I had a lot of spirits that were there. So if anybody came early, they weren't bothering me, which is kind of nice. But they don't do it that way. The thing is like what happens actually is the reason like lately I've been having you guys just put names up there is because like I'll see something and it catches my eye, and that's how I choose people. Just like that, because like if something catches my eye, then I know that I need to go with that person. I used to do it by talking about the loved one beforehand, and then but that kind of was like that didn't work because it was like pulling me in too many different directions. And so I had to change that. So now just you guys putting a bunch of names. When we get to that part, I'll tell you when, and then I'll have you guys just throw some names out there and topics as well. But I'll just pick you and then we'll go from there. So I don't necessarily know who everybody is. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I've read you before or not. Like there's certain names on here I recognize, but other ones I don't know. And so but sometimes people have like new loved ones to talk to that come through. So and then we're going to do some psychic stuff as well. Out of all the gifts you have, which is your favorite to share? What is my favorite to share? You guys, I like love it all. I love all of this. Like, like some people really love quilting and some people really love like riding their motorcycle. I love doing this. This is my passion. This is what makes my heart happy. So I can't say that there's one specific thing that's any cooler than anything else. I do like talking to people's loved ones, and I do like how over the years of doing that, that's kind of blended into like talking about people's lives, talking to their loved ones, getting to help them connect with their loved ones and helping empower them in their life. So it's kind of cool how it's all the things I love have kind of combined together in like a magic recipe for me. So it's lovely. All right, let's see here. Hopefully that answers your question, Karen. Hi, Jordan. My name is Teresa. I need to know if my daughter's death was an accident or on purpose. Nunya, I haven't got to that part yet, but less information is always better with me. So all I need is when we start saying names, we'll see if we get her. And you can just put her name on the list, and then we'll see if she comes through. I just got to wait till I get a few more people on here just to keep the vibe going, to hold the energy of the loved ones. But if I get there, I may very well get there. I don't know, but I know that's a need, and I want you to know that I saw it. So we can talk about that. If you guys see me looking down and writing, it's because I forget shit constantly. And this way, Stephanie doesn't have to run in here with little notes reminding me what I'm supposed to do. So let's see. I hope your daughter Vanessa shows up tonight. So a couple of daughters that are in a row there with Linda and Nunya. Okay, I'm just looking at this. Hi, Kim. Saw you last saw you last June looking for Terry, sister. A bunch of chicks you guys are looking for today. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I feel like the most ordinary person in the world, honestly. It doesn't strike me in a way where I feel like super gifted or anything. I just think it's really fucking cool that I can do it, and that the more I work on myself, like it's like that decides how good I'll be at it the more that I work on me. So it's a very interesting job, but I love it. All right. So I'm just reading this. Hi, Cynthia. Um, Hi, Deborah. Hoping to hear from a new loved one or a loved one. Can you please see if I can talk to your son? A lot of kids tonight. You read me shortly after his death. Okay, Cynthia, I see you. Um, and you know what? I'm getting like a lot of kids tonight. Um, there's a lot of dead people here tonight, younger people. So maybe we'll just kind of get started here because, like I can't always determine how many people are going to come, but I already feel the dead people coming. So it looks like it's just us. Let's do the name thing now, just because I kind of want to get into it because I feel spirits and I see a lot of you guys asking for kids or like your kids. So what I want you to do is just choose some name, like just start typing names. First names, please don't say if it's your daughter or anything like that. All I need is a first name. I will do my best to connect with them. Sometimes there are people I've talked to before, and sometimes they're not. But if you guys just throw out the names, I'm going to watch this and then I'm going to choose. Linda Velasquez, uh, I saw you asking for a daughter earlier, I believe. But my thoughts are maybe I spoke with her already. Whoever was asking for Vanessa, but I feel like I've spoke with her. Um, and so I see all these names. Wait, 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 wait. Hold on. Um, Somebody asked for somebody named Margaret. I saw it, but I don't know what happened to it. But somebody asked for someone named Margaret, and for some reason that just caught my attention. Jamie Harkins, come on down. Linda, I think I've talked to your daughter before. You tell me if I have or not, just yes or no. You don't have to give me any details. And then I will get to you guys. So just pause on the names for just a moment because I want to talk to Margaret. And I feel like Margaret, like she has an older lady name. She is an older lady when she's coming through. But my thoughts is that this lady coming through does show me that she's older. She tells me like she had health issues. She's an older woman, but for some reason, Jamie Harkins. I feel like she is very much like around you right now with a bunch of other dead people. So it's like she's got a guy with her. She's got I think she has a husband. She's much older than you, Jamie. I don't know how old you are, but I know she's older than you. But she has some other people with her. And I actually kind of am, and I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not reading it or looking at it. So that's why it's not always, like you might not always put stuff in the comments right now when I'm kind of focused on other stuff because I have a tendency to look away. But Jamie, I feel like some shitty stuff has been happening recently and you're trying to keep your cool and hold things together. And I just feel like I've got all these loved ones kind of circling around you. So it's like you've got a dude here, you've got this lady here. It's like you've got some shit happening. And I feel like they're here to kind of bring you some mojo, energy, love, something seems to be the feeling with them. And the guy who's next to her, there's something about him passing very quickly. And I feel like you've got stuff going on right now in your life where these loved ones are coming through to kind of give you a blessing and let you know that you have some spiritual help that's beyond your comprehension. And I just feel like you just, yeah, but it's getting better. You're coming out of the woods. But whatever is happening, I feel like you've got this lady who feels like, I don't know, she's a grandma, and then there's a younger man who's like a dad or an uncle. They're like standing there, and then there's a couple of other people over there. But it's like they're coming with this big warm embrace. And I agree with you that it is getting better. Although I do feel like something's coming up in the month of April that might be a little stressful for you, but for the most part, I feel like you're coming out of the woods. with something. So I just want to say that. What do we got here? Yes, my dad who died suddenly and I found him, and your grandma. Okay. And so the thing is that I had somebody come in my office today who found someone that had also died. And the the thing is that the way that we remember them at the end, especially like if you find them and they're already gone, or you find them and they're unconscious or something like that, like I just want you to know that generally they're not attached to their body anymore. They're more attached to you and being around you and helping you and inspiring good things around you. So I just want you to know that, because that seems to be the message here. And I do feel like things are getting better. And I feel like things are also getting better with love, is my sense. And maybe this is romantic love. I'm not exactly sure. But it's definitely love with someone really important to you, like kids or something like that. They're coming through and they're talking about you, and just wanting to, um, I don't know, like give you some peace of mind that you're on the right track and that things are getting better. Although there'll be some kind of hiccup in April. I just want to tell you that. And one other thing, real quick, for Jamie. Um, I feel like something's going on right now where you just need to change your perspective. And then instead of some things being better, they're all better. It's almost like by focusing on um like stuff going on here, it actually helps you, is my sense. Like it helps there's some healing that's going to happen here that comes with seeing things in a different way. But I just feel like they're here for some reason. I think you have kids. uh I don't know if you have kids or younger siblings or what the deal is, but it seems like they are just wanting to reach out to you, Jamie, and give you like some love. And I just feel like you're needing that right now. So any feedback would be awesome about that. But just know you have a fan club over there. And Linda Velasquez, I'm pretty sure I've talked to her before, possibly. Thanks. It's certainly a time of transition. You don't have kids. Okay. So I'm late. Oh, hi, whoever's late. But you have siblings. Okay. But and your dad's connected to your siblings, and your dad's connected to you, and he's probably the one with the sudden passing, and then you got the other people there. So it's like whatever the transitions are that you're going through, I just feel like if you change your perspective on something, or maybe you've recently changed your perspective on like whether something really sucks or not, like that's where you're at. And I think that's in a good place. And I just want to tell you that, and give you like a heartfelt loves from all of them. And I'm sorry you lost your dad already, because that seems kind of shitty and unexpected. So I'm sorry about that. But lots of love from all of them. And just know this is what I'm going to say. And you guys, this applies to everyone. There is this thing where they try to inspire good things around us to help us get moving in our lives, especially areas where they've impacted us. So just know that, Jamie, your spirits are working to inspire whatever's going on in this transition to go a lot more smoothly for you. So I just want to pass that along. You have some inspirers on your side, who are helping things go smoothly that you thought might be a little more difficult. So I just want to tell you that. Thank you very much. Vanessa, who I've talked to before, she seems to be poking at my head, telling me she's here. She said, you just wanted a shout out or something, or you just wanted her to say something. Excuse me. I get the feeling she just keeps saying you just wanted her to say something, but there's something really specific here, that she's talking about. So give me just a moment, and let me see if I can get that. And then I'm going to do a couple more readings. I was going to do some psychic stuff, but it just seems like a dead people night. So we'll be talking to loved ones for the rest of the time that I'm online. But I want to say that Vanessa, who's here, I just want to put her to the side for a minute, and I'm going to get back to her. She says you just wanted a shout out. You just wanted to know she was still around and that she wasn't going anywhere. And for some reason, I keep seeing like a wolf with her. And no, I don't think she has a spirit wolf with her. Okay. But it's a sign of someone who's a teacher or a guide. Sometimes they're a lone wolf, they show up that way. And I feel like your daughter is telling me that and I've already talked to her. So they kind of start off where they left off with me. So obviously, I think I've talked about how she's died and stuff like that. But she's very much coming through saying she looks like a guide for you, Linda, like someone who's helping you guide you through things. And so I don't think a guide like some spirit guide or something like that. But I do think that there is this feeling with your daughter that you feel like the two of you are kind of in it together, is my sense that you're healthy and in it together. And so I am getting the sense that your daughter is kind of like your partner in crime. And there's been a lot of eye opening moments that have happened since she's passed away. And I just feel like she's all part of that. And it's like you guys are on this journey together. So you must communicate with her and talk to her a lot. And Broncos Forever, you have the sun. And for some reason, that popped up on my timeline yesterday. So I think that was him saying hi because I totally forgot what that dude looked like. And then for some reason, there was some picture of him that showed up. So I don't know what that is, but that's your son, and I know him, and he is very talkative. So I know he's here, and I saw you ask for a couple other people. I think somewhere in there you asked for a couple other people, but it's usually him. Although I feel like you have parents, or there's a like a set of grandparents for him over there in the spirit world, that he seems to be hanging out with. So I just want to pass that along. Angela, there you are, Angela. That is for you. He just kind of randomly showed up on my freaking timeline on Facebook. And for anyone who knows, I don't usually answer Facebook messages. I kind of like just look and then pop off. But for some reason, he showed up, and I am not exactly sure why. So I just want to tell you that, and he's there with like grandparents and people like that. And I remember that you take care of his kids and they're being raised by you. But I definitely feel like he loves you, and you've been thinking of him, and you're always thinking of him because that's your son. And, that's what happens. So I am sorry about that. And I am sorry that he's gone, but I do feel his presence, and he seems very strong right now. Is Nunya, or whoever that was who messaged earlier, are you still here? And if you are, can you give me a first name? I just want to say that to you. And Faith, Faith Trujillo, you have been following me for a long time. I know that name. I know you. And so give me a minute, okay? And I think I could get you a birthday message. I don't know who your people are, but your name is very familiar. And so I think I've read you before. So yeah, and Angela, he's with your parents. I think they're your parents that he's with. Like they're a set of grandparents. But I'm going to talk to Nunya for just a minute, and then perhaps we'll kind of switch gears here. But Teresa, who's Nunya on there, I just want to talk about this. Earlier, you had put a message in here, just so everyone knows, because I like to tell people what I know before I go into a reading. And so, like, I don't know her necessarily, or Johnny, but Johnny is the name of her daughter. And I know that she asked earlier if she had taken her life or if this was an accident. And so, Nanya, before I can answer that question, I just need to find, like, I'm just going to say some other stuff about her because I want to just make sure that I'm on track and that I'm reading things accurately from her point of view. So, I just want to say, uh, tonight is like kid night. Terry, you pop on here. Terry Odell, her son is here, and I feel like tonight I'm just talking to people's kids, grown kids, not little kids. And so let's talk about Johnny, the daughter Johnny. So the thing is that I do feel like Johnny, the daughter, I do see some mental health issues with her. I do feel like that's a thing with her. I think she was kind of like not a teenager. She seems a little older than that, but I don't feel like I'm with a woman who's my age and I'm 48. So I'm not that old with her. She definitely seems younger than me. But I feel like she might be in, I don't know, she looks like she's in her 20s or maybe early 30s. You are welcome, Linda. And so I feel like though there's a reason she's like, I just need feedback from you. But this chick, I do feel like there's some stuff with her that it's more than just the question of did she do this on purpose or was it an accident? Because I feel like there's chemicals in her system. So whatever it is, whatever the chemicals are in her, like something's not right. So I don't know if it's mental health. It could be mental health. It could be mental health and drugs and alcohol or something like that. But it's a perfect storm of a bunch of bad shit, is what it feels like. So here's the thing. Even if it was on purpose, it wasn't on purpose. I really feel like she's not in her right head. And if you're looking at it like maybe she did something, because I do feel like she had mental health issues and whatever happened with her is not a first time thing. Um, but let's see what. Yes, she was ill, mentally ill. She was 18. Okay. She looks like she's in her 20s. It's her energy, though. It just seems like she had other issues, other things going on. This might not have been the first time um, that you dealt with these problems or something. Uh, I I kind of think that when I tune into her energy, that regardless of whether it was on purpose or not, that it wasn't on purpose. There's no way for her. She's not thinking right. And the other thing is that there's no answer that I can give you that would ever make it okay because it fucking sucks. And she's sorry, but it's something she's doing that causes it, whether an accident or not. It's something she's doing it causes it, but I don't feel like clear intention because her head's all muddy. And that tells me that this is not purposeful. This is like something she's doing that's like a mistake. It's really interesting though. The people that are on here tonight that are talking to me, the people in the readings and stuff, because there's so much kids stuff here. It's just like a night of that. So, um, Teresa, can you just give me a little bit of feedback? I'm sure it's very emotional to be talking about her on YouTube. But I feel like she's trying to reach you. And I don't. Thank you so much. She took drugs and drowned in the bathtub. Okay. I feel like it was something she was doing, but there's no clear intention. And that the drugs, alcohol, whatever is her head is what made this happen. Um, I don't feel like she wanted to die, but I do feel like she'd used drugs before, stuff like that. I feel that with her. But it just seems like she's not clear in her head. And I am very sorry for your loss, Teresa, because that sucks. She does tell me though she's been visiting you a lot, like a lot. And I feel like you've been talking to her and asking her this. But the thing is that I don't think there's anything I could say to you that will make it better. All I can tell you is that she loves you and she's sorry and she's there. She's also there because of who found her or something like that. I don't know if that was you or someone else, but she says that that was, um, kind of nuts. And I feel like she was there when that happened, when somebody found her. And she's just saying, like, I was there. I knew, like, she was trying to let you know she was okay. I think it might be you that found her. It's either you or another female. But I just keep getting this sense that um, you found her. Okay. She loves you and she is sorry that this happens. It's like, for anyone who knows me, I'm not a very emotional person because I've been doing this for a long time. But Jesus, this feels like heartfelt. I love you, Mom. I'm sorry. And I feel like you've been talking to her a lot lately. And she's been trying to let you know she's okay. And she says when you found her, I feel like you tried to save her. And she says that she was visiting you and she loves you. And it's like she's there trying to tell you she's okay, but you're freaking out. And so I just want to say that in that moment, she was already okay and she was already with you. She's there when you find her. And I feel like all the subsequent things after that, she's been there with you the whole time. And she loves you, loves you, loves you. And I know you're crying, but I I just want to let you know that she's okay. And my heart goes out to you because I can't even imagine. And I think everybody probably watching this, all of their hearts go out to you. It's just it's very, very shitty. And I just want to say that to you. And I'm going to tell you something. I had um, uh, Terry, Terry, your son is here. You have Angela, who has a son here. You have Lisa, who has a daughter here. Like, you have a bunch of people that have dead kids that are signed on tonight. And I feel like use that, support each other, like give each other love, because what a horrible loss. And so I'm just sending you all the love, Teresa, and I'm very sorry for your loss. But just know that she is okay and she's fine and she's been with you and you see reminders of her everywhere. And so do you, Terry. Terry, you see reminders of your son everywhere. I know I talked to him once. Um, and it's very interesting because you have Nanya or Teresa, you have these other people who have parents that are online, who I've talked to their kids before, who their kids are coming to help your daughter talk to you. And I think that is so fucking amazing that love exists like that in the universe. That all these other people who have had similar shitty circumstances, these other parents happen to be tuned in tonight, and that their kids are helping your kid talk to you. So I just want you to know that there's a bunch of dead people here helping your daughter to communicate with her and helping her communicate with you better. So I just want to tell you that I wasn't expecting to talk to so many people's kids tonight. They're all grown kids. And Toby Jenkins, you also have a kid here. I did not know. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here happening. And Vicky, you're talking about your sister Terry, but is Terry younger than you? That Terry, your sister, is she younger than you? And for some reason, she seems to be in this group of people who are talking. And let me just kind of read some of this, you guys. Just bear with me. All right, Terry, nobody knows what a loss is like a mother. I'm so sorry. I do see messages from him all the time. Good, good. And so does Toby. Michaela, Kim, you were right. Last live reading, I did take something upon myself and I did get a new perspective. That was intense. Now what? I don't even know what I can do with this information. I don't know what the information is, but we'll see. Let me just say, someone keeps asking for a sister named Terry. Who is that? And would she be younger than you? Who's ever asking for her? And you guys, we don't have a ton of people on here, and it's cold outside, and I don't mind doing a few more readings. So we'll just kind of keep this going because if I can help you in any way, and I want to help. And so let's see. I just want to talk to Vicky with Terry, who she said is her sister. Um, and oh, okay. Interesting, Angela, that you have a sister named Teresa, and I'm talking to Teresa. Michelle Anderson, heart goes out to all of you. Yeah, that's a shitty kind of loss. So you guys, I know you're putting names in there, but I just wanted to connect with this Vicky for a second. There she is. There she is. I see a yes. Okay. So she's younger than you, and I feel like though that she's your younger sister, but I do keep getting feelings that you feel her. You've talked to her, Vicky. Your sister seems tight with you, but I also feel like you were trying to help her or something. That seems to be my feeling. Like I see you trying to help her. So I don't know what you're trying to help her with, but that's the feeling that I get. Um, and Vicky, I just want to tell you that because she keeps telling me that you have some questions or some things like you could have done, or I don't know what that is, but things that you think could be different. And I just feel like that's kind of the not um not it's like something that you're worried about. It's not Is there something you're worried about with your sister that you think you could have done different? Vicky. Um like you could have helped her in some way, or you're her big sister who is always helping her or something like that. Um, that information seems to be coming to me. And I feel like there's something about her passing that seems unexpected, but I also think she might have had some health issues as well. So, Vicky, fill me in here so I know if I'm on the right track or not. Um, because something feels like abrupt, like she's coming and reaching out for you. Like something about her passing seems something's unexpected, but I don't think it's wholly unexpected. I just think it's unexpected in its brevity. Um, all right, so yeah, she was ill. It's just something where it happens, the brevity, the end part, like she's not supposed to be in spirit right now, is kind of my vibes with her. So I feel like she's young enough that I'm surprised that she's over there, but she's not a kid. And my feeling is that you took care of your sister. She seems very much connected to you, but I also think that she she just says like you took care of her. You were taking care, like you tried to take care of her or tried to help her. I just don't know that it worked. I feel like though there's something here like you were trying to help her. So does that make any sense to you? I don't know if you were helping her with her illness. Let's see. My sister Terry is younger. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, she was ill. We had a falling out before she died. And yes, okay. I feel like how she sees whatever that falling out is now, she sees it as you trying to take care of her. That's how she sees that. So when she was alive, she might not have seen it that way. When she was alive, she might have, talked shit or not. Um, I don't know. When she was alive, she didn't see it that you were trying to help her. Um, and I feel like the illness thing with her, it just seems fast. Something's unexpected or unexpectedly fast, whatever it is. Um, but she wanted to pop in and say hi, most likely because you probably thought that you didn't get to say goodbye to her or that had that falling out. But my feelings are is she wanted to let you know she was here. And she says that whatever your falling out is, though, feels to me like something where you were trying to help her. So I feel like that is, she just says you were trying to help her. So what does that say? She was close to my husband. That's good. But whatever the issue is with you, she says that you were trying to help her, or she sees things very differently than how you remember them. And I do feel like she's absolutely fine over there in spirit, but I do also feel like she loves you. I feel like your falling out wasn't all your fault. I mean, I think there's some other shit going on under the surface. So there's some old stuff here. Nothing to do with your husband or anything, just having to do with you and her and your relationship. So I just see that, and I just want to like put it out there that she's like wanting to kind of connect with you and give you some love. So I just want to say, oh, she was on pain meds. Yeah, so maybe you were trying to tell her to stop taking them or whatever. I have no idea. But she is saying to me that she sees things very differently. She sees that you are trying to help her, whatever your falling out is. And I just feel like she wants to give you like all the love. So just know that, and just know that she's here for you and she loves you. And I understand she was close to your husband, but I feel like once upon a time you and her were really close. And then you always, like you were the one who was the adult and telling her to stop doing what she was doing, and she didn't like it. And that's kind of what happens. And I don't think though, like she doesn't hold anything against you. There's no bad vibes. There's nothing like that. All it is, hey, so this happened and I'm with you. And she sees things very differently now that she's in spirit. And that's the beauty when they're in spirit, is because they see everything that is, was, and will be, and they understand everything. So they're not like sitting there suffering or anything like that. So I just want to pass that on to you, Vicky, and just know that your sister is here and she loves you. Um, let's see, there was a lot going on. Yes. Okay. So I just want to tell you she's here. She loves you. She wants to make sure that you know that it's like, I'm watching out for you. I'm here for you. And that seems to be the energy with her. So I just want to give you love from your sister. And then Faith Trujillo, who was on here, who said, did I have any messages from her loved ones? Because tomorrow is her birthday. So she is a Pisces. Come on down, Faith. Let's talk to your dead people. Vicky, thank you for letting me talk to your sister, and I'm sorry what happened. I definitely feel like she loves you. So I just want to pass that on. Just real quick to Faith, I don't know if she's still on here or not, but she said she had some people and she said tomorrow was her birthday. And I've known her. Oh, there she is. That's right, Faith? You've known me at least 10 years, I think, or been a Facebook fan for at least 10 years. I think you're that Faith. Because I remember you. I don't remember your dead people. I just remember that I've talked to you before and done a reading, I think, for you. So just, is that true or am I a crazy person? I feel like it's true. My spidey senses are telling me it's true. But regardless of that, and tomorrow's your birthday. I also think you have yeah, we go back over a decade, right on. Okay, way back. So I've been doing this for, I just passed my 16-year anniversary of doing this on Valentine's Day. So I was like, I told Stephanie to schedule a live because Valentine's Day feels like my birthday every year. Just because, I fell in love with what I do. I followed my heart. That's how I always look at Valentine's Day. Um, I'm glad it helped, Vicky. Just know she's here. Okay, so Faith, yes, we go way back. Do we go back so far that you have a father in the spirit world or something? Because there seems to be a man here who feels like a dad, and he's coming through. I don't know if I've talked to him or not, but I feel like I've got this guy here who's like a father to you. And I want to say, I want to say, um, Linda, I see that you texted something or wrote something, and I'm not close enough on my screen to read it yet. So I'm going to do Faith's, and then I'll just answer your question. I see a question mark, I think. She tried to call me before, and I was asleep, and my phone was off. Would she still be here had I answered the phone? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Okay, I do. My dad has passed. Okay. Um, you stay right there, Linda. I'll be right back with you because all I heard is a big hell no behind me. And I was like, what? Like, she said hell no before I even read the question. So I don't understand what that's about, but I feel like that there is no, nothing could be different with her. Um, no. Uh, yeah, so give me just a second and maybe I can get some more information about that. But I have a dad for you, Faith, and oh, I've talked to him before. Okay, no wonder why he's first. But you must have had people that died after him because you've been talking to me for a long time. So he seems to be part of the hello, it's your birthday. But you also have like some grandparents over there, and I think you have a friend over there. I do feel like a male friend. I think it's a male, either that or it's a badass bitch. But I think it's a man, and I think he's a male friend of yours, and I think he dies unexpectedly, and he knows you. He's very friendly, but he might have been connected to you to someone you were once in a relationship with. I don't know that you're still in that relationship, but he seems like a friend of a friend, like a friend of someone you love. And so I've talked to your dad before, but there's other people here. Hello to whoever just signed in. Um, and I'm just saying this to you, Faith, because it looks like um, you have probably like a little posse of people that are here. And I know you said tomorrow's your birthday, but I feel like your dad would have made a big deal about it. But you have some grandparents here. I actually feel like your dad passed, and I feel like one of his parents passed after him, is kind of my thought here. So, did your dad die before his mother? Would be my sense here. So, just give me some feedback, Faith. And Linda, just as a little more validation, I have talked to her before, right? Because I don't usually hear that hell no like that unless somebody's talked to me, like they're in my awareness. So I just want to pass that along. And Faith, you've got a few people here, and I actually is there some story about your dad that he's talking about he's with his parents, but he's saying that uh, 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 that yeah, he's with his parents. They seem to die of old age. That they're older. They're supposed to be over there. Is kind of my sense. I think his dad died first, and then his mom. And I do feel like his mom was pretty close to you. But I feel like both of his parents always made a big deal about your birthday and celebrated you. I think your mom's still living, but I feel like he's with his parents now. So if I've talked to him before, I don't know that I've talked to his parents. I just feel him like he knows me, and then you have this other person there. And so I just I feel like your dad and all that, like you have grandparents over there on your dad's side, but I think even on your mom's side, and I feel like they have, and I think your mom's alive, and I just feel like they make a big deal about your birthday, and so it's almost like when I'm seeing them in spirit, they're like celebrating you. So the thing is as you celebrate your birthday, and I think you have kids and family and all that good stuff. As you celebrate your birthday, I just feel like your dad and all your grandparents would be around, both his parents and the other two, other side, mom's side. But I think your mom is still living. So just let me know. Give me some feedback on that. And Linda, I really think that before I could even read your question, all I heard was hell no. And I feel like though that might be your daughter's way of fully expressing herself there, because it was just like whatever you put about like, oh, I should have answered the phone or something, she's like hell no. Like there's not a single thing you could have done to change or prevent this. So I just want to put that out there. and let you know that there's nothing you could do. Um, Nothing you can do, Linda. Stop beating yourself up about that. It's not it's not within your control or within your power to do that. And so, Faith, I just want to let you know, happy birthday from your grandparents and your dad. Your grandparents, especially, those seem to make a big deal about your birthday. So happy birthday from them. Um, I'll wait to see a little feedback from you guys, but I think I'm not going to do any more readings just because I've been doing readings all day and then I stayed doing this longer than I had anticipated. But I'm glad I got to talk to so many loved ones tonight on here. So many people's kids, like, that's shitty. And so I'm sorry that you guys have had to experience that in this life. Mom is still alive, but dad and all grandparents on the other side. I hope she's with her mama Antoinette. Wait, I hope she's doing, hold on. Wait a second. I lost track here. Yes, mom is still alive, but dad and all grandparents are gone. Yes, that's you, Faith. Sorry, I started reading Karen's. Like I read a sentence of yours and then I read a sentence of hers. Um, I just want you guys to know that your loved ones have been here tonight, the ones that I've been able to communicate with, and they've showed up in a big way for some of you because it's very interesting that I have so many people here tonight who lost children. Sometimes there's kind of like a theme, that kind of goes on. Like one day it might be a lot of people that took their life, or today it happens to be a lot of people who lost their children. But just know that they love you and that they're here. And I just realized the whole time I was doing this that the kitty litter box is behind me. So y'all are welcome for that view for when I bring my cat to the office. But I told you guys in the beginning, I have some classes coming up and stuff if you're interested. And I'm going and doing demonstrations in Savannah, Charleston, Charlotte, and Raleigh. If any of you guys know anyone in those areas who might want to get a message, do you have any advice on what next? I feel like I keep hitting dead ends. Michaela, I'm not exactly sure what the topic is and I don't really remember. So I'm just gonna I know you said last week there was something that you were um, something I read you about and it turned out to be right, but I don't remember, like I really don't remember stuff. So if you give me a topic, I can answer that really quick for you. Because I actually feel like you're at a fresh start, at a new start. Actually, I'm just going to say it. You're at a new start of something. And I feel like even though everything seems to be a dead end, it actually really isn't. All those experiences are kind of coming together for you to help you move forward. I feel like there's a new beginning for you or a new start. Now, for you guys, just so you know, sometimes like I'm teaching a tarot class now, so I've been playing with my cards and using my like little tarot cards, messing around, doing stuff like that. And so, Michaela, I just said the next 6 months, I heard a lot about my kid's stepmom, and it's terrifying about her. Okay, so the thing is that um, I don't know that it matters about her, your kid's stepmom. It seems like you're about to face a new start or a new beginning. So I just want to say that seems to be a big deal. Um, so so the thing is you have to keep your cool. You need to handle this different. I actually feel like you just need to handle this differently than how you've been handling it. So I feel like it's hard for you to stay calm, cool, and collected. I understand that 100%. So I just want to tell you that, but um, take notes, keep track of stuff, keep a log, keep information, keep evidence, keep all those things. Um, I just want to tell you that. Just keep track of everything. I know that there's other people asking me questions and stuff, you guys, but I've been doing readings all day and I'm tired, and we're almost an hour into this. So I'm going to stop now. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, Michaela, just be calm, cool, and collected. It's eventually going to resolve itself because she acts out on her own. So that's what I want to say. Just keep it together because I feel like that chick knows how to push your buttons. So I just want to say that, and I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I love you, and thank you. And I'll do this again. Yeah, I'll do it again. So have a good night, you guys. Thank you for watching.